Big online. Aloha everyone, and welcome to the 2025 HURT100 lottery selection. My name's Carl Gammon. I'm an executive director and vice president of HURT Inc. I'd like to recognize the rest of the board who's here with us today. Marion Yasuda, our president. PJ Salmonson, our executive director and vice president. Jeff Huff, our treasurer and the race director for the HURT100. Jackie Delpemeyer, Kelly Hupp, and Matt Goda. We also have several of our Trail Series race directors and our major committee volunteer heads. So we welcome all of them thank them for all their help and their participation in this lottery today. We have 514 entries in the lottery, and this breaks down as follows. There are 5 automatic entries, 19 veterans, 129 waitlisted never selected, and 363 in the everyone else category. Would also like to announce that once again, the HURT100 in 2025 is a qualifier for the Western States 100. So we thank the Western States Endurance Run for again listing us. And if you're hoping to run Western States, this will help you qualify. Our entries, the most entries we have are from California, where we had 92 entries. Next was Hawaii with 65. Following Hawaii was Canada with 45 entries. 29 of those are from British Columbia, with the rest from 6 different Canadian provinces. Japan follows with 38 entries, 7 from the United Kingdom, 2 from Australia, and 1 each from Hong Kong, China, India, Israel, New Zealand, the Philippines, Poland, and Spain. So good luck to everyone, and we'll get started with our lottery. Our first group is our automatic selectees. These are the folks who finished top 3 in any of the categories in last year's race. The top 3 male, female, and non-gender entries. So we have 5 of those that entered for this year's race. Andrea Terrace is entered. She was our first female in the 2024 HURT100, and she's from Chilliwack, British Columbia, and Canada. She has only 1 HURT finish, but that was a win. And this May, she was the first woman in the Suffer on Centennial 100K in Manitoba. Our next automatic entry is Katarina Land. She was our 2nd place female, and she's from Mill Valley, California. She has 2 HURT finishes and was 2nd place in both. Plus, last month, she won the Cascade Crest 100 mile. Anthony Lee from Boulder, Colorado was our 2nd place male from last year. He's entered again. He has 3 HURT finishes. The last 2 were a 4th and then a 2nd, so Anthony is moving up. Candace Burt, also from Boulder, Colorado, was our 3rd place female last year. Candace had 7 HURT finishes, and last year she set the Guinness World Record for running ultra distances of 50K or more for 200 consecutive days. And the middle of that included her 2 days at the HURT100, after which she went out the next day and ran 50K again. And our last automatic entry is from Japan, from Setagayuku is Michito Sawa. He was third place male last year. That was his first HURT finish. So one of the things you might notice is that there were 5 automatic entries and we had 9 reserved slots. So I'd like to announce that those extra slots are being spread about the other categories. So for our veterans category, we will pull 19 names. For our waitlisted, never selected, we'll pull 41 names. And for our everyone else category, we will pull 62 names. So the nice news for our veteran category, which is next, we had 19 entrants. We actually have 21 veterans, but 2 of them are in our automatic category. So with 19 names to pull, they're all going to get in. But we'll make it interesting and pull the names. Our first entrance on the list, number 674, is Eric Hopman. Eric is 3 for 3 at HURT. He is one of our Hawaii runners. Next is number 1361, Ian Ferris. Ian Ferris is from Utah and has 4 HURT finishes. Number 647, Hiroyasu Tanaka. Hiroyasu is from Japan. He's 3 for 4 with finishes. And number 890 is another local Hawaii runner, Sergio Florian. He has 3 HURT finishes, including a 2nd place in 2022.
Hey, Sergio.
Another veteran, number 665, is Charlotte Vassarelli. Charlotte has 4 HURT finishes, 3 in the last 5 years, but her first was way back in 2021. She's from Ontario, Canada. Number 318, Tracy Garneau. Tracy has 4 HURT finishes, and Tracy is the women's record holder. She ran 24:06 in the year 2010, and the closest any woman has come is almost a half hour slower. Number 697, Matthew Menisher. He's from Virginia with 3 HURT finishes. Matthew got his HURT veteran status at last year's race when he finished his 3rd time. Number 479, Mauricio Puerto. Mauricio is 2nd for number of HURT finishes with 9. He's going for his 10th finish this year. Plus, every year Mauricio comes over and leads our trail marking team on the Thursday prior to the race. Number 71, Masazumi Fujioka. Masa is from Washington and has 5 HURT finishes, including 3 third-place podium finishes. Number 287, Takeshi Yamada. Takeshi is from Hawaii and has 3 HURT finishes. He also got his veteran status at last year's HURT100. Number 466, Alex Papadopoulos. Alex owns the HURT course. He has the most HURT finishes of any runner with 15. He's going for number 16 this year. Alex is from Virginia. Number 501, Ace Ewing. Ace is from California and has 6 HURT finishes. Number 301 is a very familiar name. It's Mike Smith. Mike Smith is from New Mexico and has 6 HURT finishes. However, Mike is widely known as the guy with the record for the most 100-mile finishes. I believe he's currently at 223, unless he's finished another in the last week that I'm not aware of. And if you include the Fat Dog 120 last month, he's at 224. Number 93 is another Hawaii runner and a big member of our HURT Ohana, Mark Ravaglia. Mark has 3 HURT finishes, is from Hawaii Island, and is another one who made his veteran status last year. Number 10, Ken Michael. Ken is from California and has 3 HURT finishes, along with several other attempts. Ken took first at the Pigtails Challenge 200-miler this summer. Ken is one of our biggest supporters. And from what I understand, he went for a personal record just this past week. He tried to go 3 days without mentioning the HURT100, but he failed miserably.
Yeah, Ken!
Number 610, Keith Nickling. Keith has 8 HURT100 finishes. He also has finished Hard Rock and Massanutten this summer.
Hi, Keith.
Number 323, Nate Jacqua. Nate's from Oregon and has 3 HURT finishes, all podium. Nate was our winner in 2003 and 2019, and he was second in 2020. Number 423, Jake Hines. Jade is a former Hawaii guy now living in Maryland. He has 6 HURT finishes, with his first one way back in 2010.
Jake.
Number 314 is another veteran. She got her veteran status at last year's HURT100, Annetta Zapatella. She has 3 HURT finishes, and she is from Ohio.
Yay!
Yeah! Woo!
Right, those are our veteran entries. All 19 are getting in the race, so congratulations to all of you. We'll take a minute now. We're going to next select from the waitlisted, never selected. And as a reminder, we are picking 41 names for this year. So we're going to get the tickets. We're going to put them in the bin and mix them up. So it'll take us just a minute, and then we'll be on our way. Try not to.
Have it explode again?
As you all know, the HURT100 is a weighted lottery. You get kukui nuts for your entries, and for each kukui nut, you have your name on 1 ticket. So for the waitlisted, never selected category, for each year you were waitlisted, you have 2 kukui nuts, plus the other tickets that you get for various entry situations. For entering, you get a ticket. All right, we're going to make sure that's closed so I don't spill them all over. I've been known to do that.
Jump up. Woo! Just kidding.
You don't get any more coffee, Jeff.
All right, we're ready to go. Got some background noise, but that's okay. Now we'll start with the waitlisted, never selected category. Woo! Our first entry, number 1285, Ethan Lucas. Ethan is from Ohio. He had 3 kukui nuts. He was waitlisted once in the last 3 years. Number 1401, Nick Slack. Nick is from Virginia. He was waitlisted the last 2 times in the last 3 years. So Nick is pretty happy to get in this time around.
No slack.
Number 742, Pedro Jimenez. Pedro is from Hawaii, has 7 kukui nuts.
Yay!
Waitlisted twice in the last 3 years.
All the pressure. It takes you.
Number 750, Sarah Webner. Sarah is from Tennessee. She had 3 kukui nuts in the drawing. Number 482, Dan Campbell. Dan is from Montana. He had 7 kukui nuts in this year's drawing. He was waitlisted all of the last 3 years, so I'm sure Dan is pleased to get in this year. Some interesting facts. We had 7 people use the Badwater 135 for their qualifying run this year. So 7 of our entries used Badwater as a qualifying run. Next is number 462, Jeremy Peterson. Jeremy is from Idaho, and he was waitlisted twice in the last 3 years. Number 445, Stephen Strauss from California. Stephen was also waitlisted all 3 of the last 3 years, so congratulations, Stephen. Number 714, Patrick Sutherland. Patrick is from Georgia. He had 3 kukui nuts. He was waitlisted once in the last 3 years. So if you see folks posting the tickets behind me, that's our official record. As we call the names, the tickets are posted on the board. If anything happens to our electronic count, we still have an official paper record. Number 1240, Eric McGee. Eric is from Quebec, Canada. He has 3 kukui nuts. He was waitlisted once in the last 3 years. Number 1235, Mariella Jennings. Mariella is from California. She also had 3 kukui nuts, waitlisted once. I'll take a little time out, spin the tickets again. One came out. It must be number 1158, Dave Faulkner. Dave is from the UK. He's from the United Kingdom. He was waitlisted last year and had 3 kukui nuts. Number 807, Francis Picard. Francis is our second Quebec runner from Quebec, Canada. He had 7 kukui nuts, so he was waitlisted all of the last 3 years. Congratulations, Francis. Number 1353, Christopher Mayer. Christopher's from Hawaii, had 5 kukui nuts, waitlisted once in the last 3 years. If you're wondering about the number we're calling out, the number is their HURT account record number. It's what we use to look up all the information that's displayed online as far as who is drawn and who is selected. So if I call out a number and it's a repeat, the folks here helping will let us know, and then we'll just pick another one. Number 1108, Corey Sylvester. Corey is from Connecticut, had 3 kukui nuts, was waitlisted once in the last 3 years. Number 1210, Alexander Kamagis. Alex, if I mispronounced your name, I apologize. Alexander's from California. He had 3 kukui nuts, was waitlisted once in the last 3 years. We have a crowd outside watching on TV, so they're cheering along if you hear some background noise. Number 1115, Blake Ragland. Blake is from Texas, has had 3 kukui nuts. Number 1186, Mike Ard. Mike is from Montana. I think this is our second Montana runner. He had 3 kukui nuts. This is a repeat, I believe, 750. Number 1315, Brandon Parker from Arizona. He had 3 kukui nuts, was waitlisted once in the last 3 years. Number 507, Newton McCollum, also had 3 kukui nuts, 1 waitlist in the last 3 years. Newton is from Colorado. Number 1388, Ben Harner. Ben Harner from California had 3 kukui nuts. Number 1268, Keith Viger from British Columbia, Canada. 3 kukui nuts. There's our first runner from British Columbia. A lot of them are entered. Number 1401, Nick Slack. Nick is a repeat. Number 580, Natsumi Gibbons.
Ooh.
What?
Natsumi is from Japan, had 3 kukui nuts, was waitlisted once in the last 3 years.
Local one, right?
This isn't the home.
But lived here before.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess he used to live here. Natsuya used to live here, is now living in Japan. Number 521, Harold Zundel. Harold is from California, 5 kukui nuts. I think this is a repeat 807. Yep. Number 684, Jim Carlton, another Hawaii runner, 6 kukui nuts, waitlisted twice in the last 3 years. So a little tidbit here, talking about our Hawaii runners. We had 50 runners use the last year's HURT100 as their qualifying run. Number 349, Mamoru Kimura from Japan. Oops, dropped this thing. He had 5 kukui nuts. Number 477, Isaiah Hammond from Washington State, 7 kukui nuts. I think this is a repeat, 1388. I think this one is a repeat also, 477. Because everybody has multiple kukui nuts, we could end up pulling a same name several times. Number 1307, Gabriel Huses from Utah had 3 kukui nuts in the drawing. I'm going to give things a little mix here again. And I would just take a little second to adjust my display.
Yeah, it'll just show up.
No, it'll show up there. I was looking at the bottom to see how many I had.
Oh, we're at 25.
We're at 25 drawn. Next runner is number 1151, Kyle Cameron. Kyle's from Arizona, had 3 kukui nuts. Number 460, Dave Heller. Dave is from Minnesota, has 5 kukui nuts, waitlisted twice in the last 3 years. We had entrants from 40 states plus the District of Columbia this year, so a pretty good representation. Number 578, Mark Lagostera. Mark is from Spain, so congratulations to Mark. 5 kukui nuts. Number 1418, Mercedes Seigel Gaither from Colorado, had 3 kukui nuts, waitlisted once in the last 3 years. Number 1358, Holly Grand from British Columbia. So our second runner for British Columbia and Canada with 3 kukui nuts, 1 time waitlisted in the last 3 years. Number 1201, Maria Miranda. Maria's from Arizona, had 3 kukui nuts. Number 507, Newton McCollum. A repeat? Newton is a repeat. He was already selected. Number 1211, Felix Lawson. Felix is from Ontario, Canada. Had 3 kukui nuts, waitlisted once in the last 3 years. 742, I believe, is a repeat.
Yes.
All these names, and I start to recognize them after a while. Number 810, Shane Williams.
Yes.
Shane is from Hawaii, was waitlisted twice in the last 3 years. So congratulations, Shane. 507, I believe, is a repeat.
Yes.
Third time.
Number 1528, Chris Calimano.
Yay.
Chris is from New York, had 1 kukui nut.
5 more.
Hmm?
5 more.
5 more to be selected. Number 489, Brian Bondi. Brian is from Ontario, Canada. 3 times waitlisted in the last 3 years, so congratulations, Brian. Number 990, Jason Hallenbach. Jason is from Virginia, had 3 kukui nuts in the drawing. Maybe 3 more. 3 more names. I believe this is a repeat, 371.
No?
No?
No.
Okay.
Not a repeat.
Sorry, don't want to skip Christopher Caravello from Florida, had 5 kukui nuts. Waitlisted twice in the last 3 years. Two more.
Yes.
578.
Repeat.
That one is a repeat. Number 550. Dmitro Sokolovsky. Dmitro is from California, had 5 kukui nuts in the drawing.
Last one.
Last one.
Our last selection for the waitlisted never selected. I think this is a repeat, 521.
Yes.
Number 1415, Francesco Sunseri from California, 3 kukui nuts. Oops. So that's all our selectees for the waitlisted never selected. We will be drawing a wait list that will be posted online later. There will be 50 names on the posted wait list, but everyone who was not picked is considered waitlisted for our next lotteries. So if you're not in that top 50 on the wait list, you're still considered waitlisted. And if we go through all those names, we'll draw more names. So we'll take a short time out while we remove the rest of these orange tickets, and then we'll go to our next set, which is our everyone else category.
Does their noise bother you guys? It doesn't, because they want to have fun out there. They can have fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not too much.
I was trying to cheerlead them, and they said, no, we were told to be quiet.
No, they can have, that's fine, yeah.
We just hear they're fun delayed.
Yeah.
This was kind of covered up, so I don't know if anybody wants one.
I mean,
For more than 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So
I mean,
that was
does
just
that qualify?
So some interesting facts while we're waiting. Our folks outside were told they can have fun and cheer, so they decided to cheer. So I mentioned we had 9 runners use Badwater 135 as their qualifying run. We also had 8 runners use the Kokodonia 250 as their qualifier for her. And we had 7 runners use the Mount Fuji 100 in Japan as their qualifier. All right, we're getting the green tickets in. The green tickets are our everyone else category. We'll be drawing 62 names. So the everyone else category are those who have finished HURT once or twice before, or maybe they were selected and ran and had a DNF, or weren't able to run, or they're folks who have entered for the first time. So this is our largest category, and as I mentioned, for the 62 slots, we had 363 entries with various numbers of kukui nuts.
We'll show the number up here now. So you don't need to type down there. It'll show right
Thanks. All right, I'm going to take a quick drink of water, and then we'll get going with the everyone else category. Am I going too fast, or am I good? All right, is everybody ready? Good luck, and here we go. Number 708 is Allison Bassett from California. She had 2 kukui nuts in the drawing. Number 478, Charles Ventosa. Charles is also from California. He had 3 kukui nuts in the drawing. Number 1868, Naoya Asami. Naoya is from Japan. Had 1 kukui nut in the drawing. So people, 1 kukui nut, you can still get in. Number 1713, Hunter Leininger. Hunter is from Georgia. Another one person with just 1 kukui nut in the drawing. Congratulations, Hunter. Number 629, Nicholas Hamilton from Hawaii. Nicholas has 1 HURT finish, had 5 kukui nuts in the drawing. Number 1831, Cynthia Bartas from Pennsylvania. Cynthia has 1 kukui nut in the drawing.
Yay!
We have somebody on the side here. No, Cynthia. Number 1701, Ashley Lucas.
All right.
Ashley's from Hawaii. She had 2 kukui nuts in the drawing.
Right on, Ashley.
If I draw a name of somebody outside, we're going to hear a big delayed cheer. Number 1844, Connor Wood. Connor is from Oregon. Another person with 1 kukui nut. We're getting quite a few runners. Lucky 1 kukui nut, and they're getting drawn. Number 1596, Richard Urias. Richard is from Utah, had 1 kukui nut. I'm going to draw a 10th ticket and then I'll do a little spin. Number 1609, Mary Edgman.
Ooh,
Mary's from Hawaii,
all right.
3 kukui nuts. Okay, I'll give the bin a little spin. Rest my ticket arm a little bit. All right, everybody set for number 11? Here we go. 1627, Tim Peterman.
All right.
Tim is another Hawaii runner. Number 722, Ellen Lavoie from Washington. Had 3 kukui nuts. Number 1756, Amanda Tyrell. All right.
Wait.
We'll wait for the cheer from outside. Let's think.
What's the cheer?
Well, I think it's like 2 minutes.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It's pretty long. Oh, okay, we'll hear it in a second.
Yeah.
Well, maybe 2 more.
There's a short delay on the live stream, so our audience out watching outside the room.
There it is.
There was the cheer for everybody. Number 496, Alyssa Clark from California. Alyssa has 2 HURT finishes. She's 2 for 2 at the race, so she'll be going for her veteran status with a finish this year. Number 443, Roman Gratteri. Roman is from Arizona. He's also 2 for 2 at HURT, so he will be, with a finish, he will get his veteran status. Number 1792, Philip Bolin.
All right.
Philip from Arizona. Number 370, Takahiro Watanabe from Japan. Takahiro had 5 kukui nuts in the drawing. Number 1051, Lucas O'Brien. Lucas O'Brien from Colorado had 1 kukui nut in the drawing, so congratulations, Lucas. Number 567, Nathan Cogswell from Hawaii. Nathan has 2 for 2 at the HURT100, so he's another one with another finish. Will get his veteran status.
They're gonna yell loud.
So we'll have a loud cheer for Nathan in just a second. So.
They can hear us cheering and they go.
There we go. Number 387 is a perennial volunteer. If he doesn't get in, he's always volunteering. Craig Slagle for British Columbia. Congratulations, Craig.
Hey,
Craig has had several attempts, and we're rooting for him to get his HURT finish. Number 61, Justin Young. Justin Young, another Hawaii runner.
Yeah.
Justin is 2 for 2 at HURT, again going for his veteran status this year.
Justin.
Do you want to do a little spin?
Do a little spin, good idea.
Every 10, that sounds like a good plan.
So every 10 we'll try to do a spin.
That was 20.
That was 20 tickets.
21.
Oh, that was number 21.
21.
Or maybe every time we pick a Hawaii runner. Oh, we had 1 fall out. It must be karma. And that number is 1655, Matthew Doyon. Matthew is from Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada.
Oh, cool.
So we get lots of Canadians, but I think this is our first from Newfoundland. Number 408, Jeremy Klutz from Tennessee. Jeremy had one hurt finish, so he's coming back to give it another shot. He had 4 kukui nuts.
He's not a klutz either.
No, obviously not.
Number 631, Kenji Treshunk from Hawaii.
Kenji.
Kenji has one hurt finish. He was waitlisted twice in the last 3 years, so he's anxious to get back. Number 430, Jake Lawrence. Jake from California made it in with 1 kukui nut. Number 1334, Brandy Payne from Hawaii.
Yeah, Brandy. Woo! Go girl.
Number 1109, Will Rivera from Kentucky. Had 2 kukui nuts in the drawing. Number 941, Sean Pothin from Washington, D.C. Had 3 kukui nuts in the drawing. Was waitlisted twice in the last 3 years. Number 1672, Tyler Juza from Hawaii. Did I pronounce his name right? All right. Congratulations, Tyler.
Tyler.
Here will be a familiar name, number 238, Satomi Fujimura. Satomi is from Hawaii,
Yes,
as you can tell. Number 817, Aaron Richards.
All right.
All right, Aaron.
Another Hawaii runner.
We're on a roll. Spinner.
Okay. Give us another spin here. And I'm going to take a quick sip of water.
I didn't know it was delayed.
Okay, is everybody ready? Ticket number 32. Here we go. Number 655, Andrew Casano. Andrew is from Nevada, had 4 kukui nuts in the drawing. He's 2 for 2 at HURT, so he's another one. He'll be hoping for his veteran status. This is in there. It was in the bin. It's from the last batch. Number 1857, Yohei Okui from Japan, had 1 kukui nut in the drawing. Number 1907, Dolan Ward from Idaho. Was also Dolan's first time entering, had 1 kukui nut in the drawing. Number 1796, Lulia Maslow from New York. Another person with 1 kukui nut, so their first time entering. Number 453, Valentin Gomez. Valentin has 4 kukui nuts in the drawing. Number 1808, He Zhang from China. I don't know if we've had another Chinese runner here. This is our first runner from China. Number 1287, Marie Noda from Japan. Marie had 4 kukui nuts. Marie. Sorry, I was doing an English pronunciation on a Japanese name. Marie Noda. Number 1284. I wonder if they're related. Takeshi Noda.
Oh.
Also from Japan. He's 1 for 1 at 4 kukui nuts. 1 hurt finish. Number 626, Chase Stock from Maryland. Chase had 4 kukui nuts. He has 1 finish at the HURT100. Number 300, Robert Horry from Hawaii. Robert had 3 kukui nuts in the drawing. He had 1 previous attempt at HURT, so we'll be rooting for Robert to get a finish. Number 1700, David Kleparek from Kentucky. 1 kukui nut in the drawing. We have a lot of first-time entrants. Have good luck today. I think 1284 is a repeat. I'm going to do another spin here. Number 248, Keith Kirby. Keith Kirby from California. Had 3 kukui nuts in the drawing. And 1 hurt finish. Number 379, Sean Eversole from Hawaii.
Yay.
Sean had 2 hurt finishes, so he'll be going for his veteran status with another finish.
Wow.
One 756, Amanda Tyrol from. Oh, it's a duplicate. Sorry about that. One 874. James Shoots from Arizona had 1 kukui nut in the drawing. All right, congratulations, James. Number 739, Eric Batchelor. Eric is from California. He's got 1 hurt finish at 4 kukui nuts in the drawing. Number 1727, Charles Perrin. Charles is from BC, Canada. Had 1 kukui nut in the drawing. Number 1665, Mitchell Gilgally from Nebraska. 1 kukui nut in the drawing. Number 265, Jeremiah Schwartzlander. Jeremiah is from Florida, had 3 kukui nuts in the drawing. Our 50th ticket is number 906, Bob Brashear. Bob from Kentucky. I think that's at least our third runner from Kentucky that we've pulled so far today.
He's a thoroughbred.
Who's the stand-up comedian in the back?
Number 1858, Whit Rambach
Oh, yeah. Yes. Sorry.
from Nevada. Whit had one kukui nut in the drawing.
Spin.
All right, we're going to do a spin. I think we have 11 left to go. Once again, after we finish our drawing, we'll be drawing for the wait lists. That won't be live online, but it will be posted soon after. We'll draw 50 additional tickets for the published wait list, but anybody who's in the bin, even if you're not in the published wait list, you are still waitlisted. Number 1612, Kalani Pasquale. There'll be another big cheer outside. Kalani's from Hawaii. He has 2 kukui nuts.
He's always doing photography.
When he's not running, he's out there taking pictures of all the runners. He's one of our official photographers. So we're going to need another official photographer. That was the cheer for
Who's travels fast?
Yeah.
Horse luck.
number 42, David Green. David is from Utah. He's one HURT finish and he had 5 kukui nuts in the drawing. So David had one HURT finish, but he was waitlisted the last 3 years, so I'm sure he's been anxious to get back. 1908, Jackson Beck. Jackson, also from Hawaii, had 2 kukui nuts in the drawing.
8 to go.
8 to go, here we go. 1809, Noah Anderson from Hawaii.
Right on, Noah. Noah.
No.
Another local guy.
Trailblazer series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noah is one of our, we have 10 Trail Series races here in Hawaii throughout the year, and Noah is one of our big time Trail Series runners, runs all of them, I think.
That's good.
853, James Hennigan. Did you get anything? I don't have a display.
West Virginia.
From West Virginia. My little display went away, so the technical folks are working on it. So I'll just slow down a bit.
Try another one.
1601, Steve Forrest,
Canada, Ontario.
Ontario, Canada. So you guys tell me how many I have left. Oh, there we go.
5 more.
Okay, my display is back, so we're good. Number 1864, Brandon Thomason from California. 1 kukui nut in the drawing.
4 more.
4 more. Good luck, everyone's still waiting. Number 851, Ben Woodard from Georgia. Had 3 kukui nuts in the drawing. Number 805, Chris Bassett from California. 3 kukui nuts in the drawing.
2 more.
Number 1708, Wes Harshberger from Montana. Had 1 kukui nut in the drawing.
So you want to spin it?
Last one.
Last one.
We'll give it a spin for our last drawing.
one more.
And our last selectee, 1734. Joseph Stork from Missouri had one kukui nut in the drawing.
He's gonna bring some babies.
So congratulations to everyone selected. As I mentioned, we will have the wait list. People drop out for various reasons, injuries, various personal reasons. So we do go pretty deep into the wait list every year. So if you were not selected, there's still an opportunity to get in. So for everyone who was selected, within the next day, we'll be sending out an email with instructions on how to complete the registration and payment. And we're looking forward to seeing all of you in January. So thank you very much and aloha.